What's up? Hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful day, wherever you may be watching this from. But I want to come to encourage y'all to not devalue who you are and the process of your grief. Like, have you ever bought something from the store? Have you ever bought something from the store at its regular price? And let's just say, I don't know, like a game system in a sense. You buy a game system, a new game system that's coming out, and is one price, and years later, the value of what you paid for is no longer what is no long. You can no longer get the amount that you paid for it. And God spoke to me this week, and He says that material things material things get devalued, but what doesn't get devalued is you and we don't get devalued. We are always valuable. Every single day. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what situation you're going through. You are who God says that you are. And never ever forget that. Never ever forget that you are valuable. You are valuable. We never change. You can't even trade us in and we change. Like, God is a God that will never change, no matter your circumstances, no matter what you're going through, no matter how it looks, no matter what people may say about you. God will never change. He's always valuable. And if our God is valuable and we are His children, that means that we are valuable, and our value will never go down. Just like, how they say when you buy a brand new car off the lot and you drive it off the lot, the car loses its value soon as you drive it off the lot. And you stuck paying these thousands of dollars for a vehicle that is going to lose its value. Soon as you sign the paper, get the keys, and you gone, it's going to lose its value. So that's just something to ponder about, of knowing that don't ever lose your value on account of as this grief journey is. Like, I know that you may have a rough day. You may have a rough holiday, but it doesn't devalue who you are. We may have lost a person, place, or thing, but it doesn't change the value who God called us to be, because we are still valuable. Even though we lost something or someone, we're still valuable. So I wanted to come up here and encourage y'all to keep going, keep persevering. Ask God for your strength. Ask Him to remind you of your value. Ask Him to just be with you. But, within this community, I'm here to encourage you, to reminding you that you are valuable. And when that grief hits at any time, or those moments hit at any time, it will make you question who you are. It will make you question, am I valuable? It will make you question. But always also remember that your identity is not, your value and your identity is not what you wear. It's not like what your hairstyle looks like. It's who you are within, and that is your value. That's your value. So hold on to that. Hold on to the fact that God is valuing you as you grieve. He still sees value in you. And also, with the person that you may grieve, Yes, they may not be here anymore, but I know and believe, and especially have a special connection like with me and my mom or whatever. I know she won't want me to be down here and in sorrow every day because she's gone. She will want me to be fulfilling the promises that God has for me, because she got the promises that God had for her. So she would want me to go on and do it. Does it make it easier? No, it doesn't. You know, but at the same time, knowing that your loss will want you to do better, that's enough to say, oh, the person that I'm grieving, I know they will value me. And plus, the bonus, God values who you are. So always just keep that in mind. Even though, the grief cycle, you go through anger, you go through denial, go through acceptance, you go through all the seasons of the things, but know that you are valuable. You are very, very valuable. You are very, very, very valuable. And I had to encourage my own self and remind myself that my grief journey doesn't define who I am. It doesn't define who I am. It's just a part of me, but it doesn't define my value on who I am, who Coach Rashawn is. It doesn't define that. It's just a part. It's just a part of me. God blesses things, and God will produce He will produce great things in the midst of the pain. So that shows you that you are valuable. You are valuable. Like, I never would imagine that I would be talking to y'all about me losing my mom, because in my mindset, my mom was always be here. That's just me. But God seen value and purpose for me to speak to y'all that may be going through or just recently lost something or someone, but to knowing that, like we talk about again, the evidence that God still see value in me, even though, motherhood, wifehood, all the things, like he see me striving and doing the best with the cards that I'm dealt. So he still sees value. And especially as a reminder, every morning that you wake up, that's a reminder that God sees value in you. He sees value in you. Like, he woke you up this morning. So he sees value. It's purpose. It's purpose in you. Long as you got a pulse, you got blood running through your veins, it is still purpose in you. That means that God sees you as valuable. He sees you as valuable. So be encouraged on today. Be encouraged throughout this weekend. Be encouraged through the week. Be encouraged and start the new month of May of knowing that I am valuable within my grief journey. I am valuable. I am valuable. Add that to one of your affirmations that you say in the morning. I am valuable. I am valuable. Even in the midst, I am valuable. I am still valuable even in the midst. But I just wanted to come and encourage y'all. It's even encouragement to myself that I am still valuable. I am still valuable. Remember, the material things, even down to the food that we eat, we order out or cook in our kitchen, or we eat. But when we eat, the nutrition stays and it works within our body, but the toxic has to come out, because when you use the bathroom, that's the part that's not even valuable. That's the part that got to come out. So it's not even valuable. And that just shows you, just like, we just watch the stuff that we eat, watch the stuff that we buy. And when you go through a process and when you're going through your grief, sometimes through the grief, it shows that the material things they're not valuable. The material things, they will numb a pain for a little while, but then you got to deal with it the best way you can. And that is a reminder that the things that you buy are not right. Of course we're being appreciated to what we have, but material things can come and go at any time. But me and you are valuable. We are valuable to God. We are valuable to God. So he can replace the material things, but you are not replaceable. I am not replaceable. And that's just the thing, just like, just being still and knowing that God is who he is. God is a valuable God. God sees purpose in our pain. God sees value in our pain. And I know I said it before, I say it again, but Ecclesiastic, when he says a time for everything, it's a time for mourning, it's a time for celebration. So it's a time for you to value who you are, even in the midst of you grieving. Value who you are. Value the moments that you had. Create the memories. Value those things. Those things are valuable. The pictures that you can print at CVS or print.com or somewhere like that, the pictures are valuable. Those are valuable. But the things that we do to numb the pain, that's not valuable. That's not valuable. But I wanted to come and encourage you to know that you are valuable. You are irreplaceable. And God sees purpose, and God values you. And he loves you. And even in the midst of the grief process, you are going to make it. You are going to make it. Evidence. Evidence. That we talk about evidence. But you're going to make it in the midst. You're going to make it because you're valuable. And God does great things with valuable people. He can take you through valuable lessons too. But he does great things through valuable people. But be blessed. Remind yourself and tell yourself that you are valuable. And I will see y'all next time. Encourage someone. Put it on your post on social media. Put it on a postcard or an index card or something. But remind yourself, you're valuable. Even in the midst, you're still valuable. No matter how it looks, no matter how it feels, you're still valuable. So let God use you. But I love each and every one of y'all, and I'll see you next time.